All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope it's a good day where you are. It is a beautiful day here on Delphi, where we're hoping to make up for all of Prince Alexius's mess-ups the last time. Maybe, just maybe, he'll actually become emperor this time around, but maybe not in this stream. But we're going to at least try and get that early game part off, and I will off to a better start. And I'll admit, I got my cheat books with me. I grabbed my Lords of the Known Worlds, my Worlds of the Realm books, marked obviously to go straight to the Delphi page. So we'll try and figure out who's actually where and do this correctly and not get burned as badly as we did last time. Definitely took a beating last time. When you see me look to the left, that means I'm checking the chat. So feel free to chat, and I will be making comments, criticism, slight innuendos, who knows. And, of course, you can check out this game at on Steam, Emperor of the Fading Suns Enhanced, and wishlist it now. And soon, well, in a few months, you'll be able to buy it. All right, but I got some questions about the last stream, specifically regarding modding and making modifications to Emperor of the Fading Suns. So I'm going to jump in quickly and show a few things about modding before we actually get into the game. First question I got was, where should we put the backup folder of DAT? So, DAT, this data folder, DAT, is the main one where you do all the modding changes. Other places do. This is a big chunk of it. So really, you can just do it right here. Just go ahead and copy and just put it right in the same folder because it will automatically rename it for you. And you'll have dat-copy and you will be fine. Just now you can make your changes in DAT. You've got a whole clean version in the in dat.backup. And just to show you, if you remember, last time we played the game, we changed our Greyhound Scout tank to the Tiger Lily. And we're going to do that again because we'll go to the unit.dat. And here we shall see, whoops, I got two of these open now. That was a mistake. We'll see that I have reverted back to the original DAT folder. So when we go down here and find the Scout tank, you'll see the name is again Greyhound. So once again, we will change the name of this to Tiger Lily. Our great Scout tank. Love them. They do great things for us. And of course, we'll then save that off. So I've already backed up. I've refreshed with the original DAT folder. Now we're making changes again. We looked at the unit data last time. This time we're going to look at sect. I'm going to have fun with religion in this game today. Because in Emperor of the Fading Suns, House Hawkwood actually begins with Amalthean, the healing sect. So let's take a look at what the different sects are like. And once again, I already had it open. All right, so the various sects that you can be in this game are Orthodox, Sanctuarian, the Amaltheans, who are what the Hawkwoods are to begin with, Eschatonic, Incarnates, the Vestites, Brother Battle, Mendicant Monks, and the ones you can't change to in-game, but we use the sect for the race bonuses, and if we implemented Barbarians, like the Kurgan and the Vow, the Kurgan and the Voldrak, we'd probably do that too. We have Symbiotes and Vow here. So, but you can change your sect to any of these. Many of them serve Orthodox, but there are plenty of others in the universe. And in fact, one of the fun ways to play the game now is to change enough people's beliefs so you can change the patriarch to your way and more easily get their votes. So, what's the difference between these? Well, let's go with some pretty obvious ones we already have in effect. So here we have city healing rate, unit healing rate, how well they do against the plague, etc. The Sanctuary Aeon, which we're going to start the game as, have a big, fast healing rate. A good unit healing rate. A bonus against the plague. Everything else is pretty good. The Vestites have a lower research rate and cost more to maintain technology, but wait till you see their combat abilities. Brother Battle doesn't make stuff as well, but boy can they fight. So this is an interesting trade-off. You fight really well as Brother Battle, but you don't build and research as well. That's not their forte. You can see the planetary production bonuses. The Vestites are really good at growing that food. Not as good at the funky things like wetware, which is how they make the cyber cool things. Obviously, the positive, those that don't have negative bonuses are penalties. The positives are positives. And those symbiotes, man, they're good at bringing in the exotica and the biochems. The Vow are better at those high-tech things, especially singularities. That's a huge bonus. Anyway, now we're going to go into some of the fun things as well. More planetary bonuses on structures, loyalty, ability against the plague, etc. And now we're going to go into the fun ones that I'm going to change here. Now, you can see the combat ones. That's where a lot of you are going to have fun changing and modding, giving them bonuses. Now you see all those Avestite combat bonuses. They got the great side defense, got great armor. They tend to be more defensible and so forth. You'll notice the Eschatonics don't have many bonuses. They move well. They bot decently, camo. Not much combat bonus, but they have that huge side defense, and they can have a... I thought we gave them a good... Oh, yeah, here we go. Accuracy and attack strength. You'll see they got a big bonus in size. So if you got Eschatonics, you want to make those your dervishes and warlocks as quickly as you can. Big bonuses there. And you can have a mix, and that can create issues. We have fun with that. You'll notice that there are penalties you can have for changing sex, or an ease for changing sex. But in any case, we're going to change a couple things on the Eschatonics, just for fun. We're going over here, because I'm going to change the Eschatonic, because we're going after Pentateuch after this, which is an Eschatonic world. And Eschatonics are kind of a lot of fun for this game, because they have this bonus when they explore ruins as to what they find. More likely to find cool things. And I promised you I'd show you the modding abilities. Yeah, modding time! Hey, Nikolai, thanks for joining. If you have any comments on modding other than don't forget to save, please let me know. So we're going to change something here for the Eschatonics just for fun. Now, they're being led in this time by Prince Alexius. And he was great at motivating his troops and training them. So we're actually going to give the Eschatonics an experience bonus. Let's give them a 5. You see, Avestites and Brother Battle learn to fight really well, really quickly. So we're going to give them some. But we're also going to make them more likely to rebel. So let's give them a -5. That's a big... Oops. Yep, we'll give them a -5. Maybe I should give him more experience. All right, I'm going to make him the same as the Avestite for combat experience this time. What do you say? I just like lining up my columns. Doesn't really matter to line up the columns. I just like it to make it more readable. All right. So now we've made these changes. I'm going to become Eschatonic in this game. We'll see if that causes some rebellion, and I made them more likely to rebel. So let's save off my secta with the T folder and close that up. And so, yeah, we can change a whole bunch of things. There are all kinds of different things we can change this game. Have fun exploring these. Lots of neat things. I'm going to close up that folder as well, and we will actually go ahead and start Emperor of the Fading Suns. Hurrah! Let's start new. We'll go historical again. We're going to be Alexius, Prince Alexius on his rise. We'll again go at easy. We'll again turn off tutorials, and we'll keep everything else the same. And let's jump right into it, straight into Alexius's turn. Yes, people have commented on the similarity between their princes. No, we're not saying that they're all clones and inbred or anything like that. Honest, we're not. That would only be the Imperial Eye who would say that when they're under Decados' control. Alright, so we're being Prince Alexius, and again, we are going to change Alexius's traits. Gonna make them, leading them in combat, the Battle Master. What else did I want to give them? I forget. Oh, yeah. We're gonna get them started on the tech tree for advanced physics, so they get really cool weapons earlier. I'm trying to recreate what I did last time. I'm not sure what else I gave them last time. This is Alexius, so let's give him warrior ethic. Make them the warrior lord. And we'll go from there. Not going to give him any negatives, because this is Alexius, and he's practically perfect in every way. Alright, researching that composite armor. Because we want them cool weapons, what comes with it. Let's get into the game. Hope you enjoyed that look at the sects. And again, we're going to begin this game with Delphi, and I'm going to just play it a whole lot smarter than I did last time. So, we got all these cool units on Delphi. We know there are rebels over this a ways. Let's find out who they are. Let's pull out Lord of the Known Worlds. Those rebels are on the Virgo Major. Virgo Major continent. We are starting on Virgo Minor. I hope you can see some of this. Virgo Major. This book is obviously set after the Emperor War, so things have changed. If you notice any discrepancies between the maps, as I've commented before, clearly that is tectonic plates shifting, terraforming machines going wonky, miscommunications, and not the fault of the Cartographers Guild being on drugs. So, on Virgo Major, we got the Shiro City region. Who controls that in the far future? Ice worms are out there. Really neat. Imperial Eye investigations. Wow, people are having fun with these descriptions. I like this. Virgo Major has the Kano City, Kago City region. The Anshok City region. And of course, we already mentioned Shiro. And that's where Princess Victoria is, but that's in the distant future. Right now, Princess Victoria is not the princess. Obviously, Prince Alexius is currently leading the house. So, we will go ahead and assume that it is some Hawkwood who's now been wiped out. So let's say Duke Louis Cordello Hawkwood. It isn't, but that's what we say. It's got these rebellionaries. He has not recognized Prince Alexius' claim to the throne, rebelling against it. Same with this one over here. These all have to be brought to heel. There's one way up here as well. Those cities, those feasts need to be brought to heel. So what do you say we do it? Oh wait, there was something I was going to do first, wasn't there? That's right. We're going to change that old-time religion. We're going to church, sect, and we're going to become eschatonics. Yay! Kermit wavy arms. All right, now, going to check on my greyhounds. I mean, my tiger lilies. They're my awesome tiger lilies. Such good tanks. But we also have, notice that in our shield, we got these really cool atmospheric fighters. We should have named them something. We should have named them the Thor or something like that. Thor's such. Or Thor's goats' names. If you remember the names of Thor's goats, let me know in the chat. Maybe I'll change the name of these to that as well. That's kind of a fun name. All right. So, we know we need to discover who's in these in order to make it easier to bombard them. So let's get our scout planes going. We always have to remember to get these back. Yes, we are finding folks in the agoras, everywhere else. We always have to get these planes back to land within 2 turns or they will crash. All right, what do we got in this mine? Doesn't seem too heavily defended. We should probably be able to take that quickly. Excuse me. And we're going to keep looking around, then we'll head back next turn. I hope we don't want to lose our griffins. All right, we had a second one. We do want to explore what's over here, but we know we're not going to be able to reach there in this turn. So let's go ahead. We can fly it over there anyway, but that's a bit far for one turn to find out what's there. Be nice if we could, but the way we can do that is we can use our assault landers up here. Let's land an assault lander in the palace. Crash right through the ceiling. All right, there's a nice little landing pad there. All right, so one of the issues with these is that they are not experienced at the beginning. Alexius has to whip these troops into shape. So let's put a anti-tank gun, assault gun, and artillery onto that one. Let's shoot it up into space. Let's land it, shall we? Right next to that rebellious baron. Unload. Oh, we see a bunch of stuff in there. Good deal. Let's see if we can shoot some of that stuff from space. Let's get our cruiser. Throwing rocks down at them. Ba-doom! Did a little bit of damage to the anti-air gun. And that's good. We can bring our fighter in. But there's something else there. We don't know what that is. So that's good to know. We know there are more units there than we started. Oh, man. All we're taking out. We didn't even take out that anti-tank gun. That stinks. Pretty weak bombarding. All right. Let's bring this one down. I think in the fort, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, fort's got some good stuff. Oh, yeah. Lots of good stuff in here. Yep. Let's go ahead and put a wolfen and a wolverine in there. Let's shoot it up. Let's land it right in the same space. Let's start building up that force for an attack. Ka-thunk. And something I don't usually recommend, but we're going to do here because we need more troops, is we're going to bring down our bulk hauler into the fort. But you know, Alexius himself wants to lead this attack. So Alexius is coming up here. You really should bring some infantry with him if it's going to be Alexius. Let's bring Alexius and some infantry to help him out along. So Alexius is getting a bulk hauler. Not exactly a princely ride. He's going to bring some infantry protectors. He's going to bring a smiter. And he'll bring another wolf. And this is his elite force. You see, they are not elite, but they are veterans. So he's putting this veteran force in here to go with him. This is young Alexius. He's got no experience. So let's hope he doesn't die, all right? We're going to shoot it up into space, and we will land it with the rest. All right. Going to unload it. Now we've got this good assault force ready. And we are going to take a try at that farm. We know that there's more there than we've seen, so we hope there's not a lot more there than we've already seen. But this is a good force, so it should do it. So, attack on Baron... What do we say his name was? Cardello? Baron Cardello Hawkwood! You rebel scum! We'll do a normal attack. I think we could assault it and wipe it out, but we want to be a little careful. So let's see here. All right, taking things out. Hey, we made the anti-tank gun retreat, so we can capture that. That's good. Okay, so let's see if anyone got experience out of that. These already had experience. Nobody gained any new experience, but I think they're all still Amaltheans. Yeah. Nobody's actually changed their religion yet. It's got to slowly build through, and new units we build will have the new sect, but these will take time to change. All right, so we can now move all of these on into the farm. We can send Alexius himself up to capture this anti-tank gun. I'm going to do some spotting ahead with... Did anyone take any real damage? One of my tanks took a little damage, but not much. That was nice. Big difference from how it started the game last time, I do have to say. All right, Alexius. He's sending his armor on ahead to take a look. We're not seeing anything yet. Since everybody else is pretty healthy too, I think we're just going to march everybody along. 1, 2... Well, they're not going to be able to take that one. These two slow ones, if we try and do a rush on that one, aren't going to take it that quickly. Maybe we'll bring everyone up to here. And yeah, we'll have everyone meet here. Do the thing. Why am I even moving these? They're not going to take part in that next attack. I might as well just leave them here on the farm or move them back there and have them get picked up by... I think I've used up my movement. Nope, they can't move there. They don't have movement to go there. That stinks. I should have left them there. Stay, Livy, because we know we're going to want those shuttles to move folks. All right. Let's see. We're going to move... Why don't we move everyone with the anti-tank gun? That'll have enough movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn to take that one. But if anyone retreats onto there, we won't have enough movement to get them. So maybe we'll... Maybe we'll move everybody up to here. And maybe they'll have enough movement to attack that and capture folks afterwards. All right. Let's move our force right to there. Now we got a nice little force sitting there, ready to make its move on whatever that happens to be. Those have all used up their movement. He has no movement because we just captured him. So, all right. Alexius is off to a auspicious start. You all can just sit there on the farm. Now we're going to start moving troops around. These troops can go there, but I'm thinking I'm going to move them to the palace to help protect the palace. We'll move a lot of troops out of the palace soon. So let's get them going. Let's entrench that one there to sit down. Okay, here's the force that we're going to have move up against this mine up here. So we already know we've got the 2 tiger lilies there. But let's start moving my armor on up. Aha. And move our... Let's see. We knew we had an engineer here. Usually we can build roads with them, but I think they don't have any mines right now. I need to get some metal going. I'm going to go over here to build a mine. So let's go here, build a road first. They'll slowly make their way over to there. All right, we got an officer here. We'll move them along. Help attack up there. I'd like to move one of these. Come scout this area, maybe over there? Sure. Let's move you over here to scout.
Unit spotted.
Hey, they're seeing things the atmosphere fighter didn't because they have better spotting. Yay, Tiger Lily in action! Very perceptive, that Tiger Lily tank. And yeah, we want to explore over this way. Let's see what we can discover out here. Good scouting radius. Alright. Maybe these can all take part in the attack on the mine up here. This one can entrench. Lots of good units here. But I think I want a noble to join this attack. This is going to be Alvarex, Alexius's brother. Send some infantry to support him. Foot troops, nobles, their retinues, and infantry are the same types, and you want to have some infantry along to soak up damage in case the nobles are at risk. So we'll put the rest of these sleeping in there. Got some good troops here, so let's move them along to the assault on the mine way up there. We need mine, I'm telling you. We've left that empty, but hey, we've got an extra one here, extra militia there that we can put in to my lab and let them go to sleep. All right, so we've got this fighter that we want to bring down to scout out over there. So, gonna bring it probably to the well. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can go here and then move. At least do some scouting on my way to the well. Oh yeah, plenty of room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even go one this way, and then to the well. And that way I got full movement for next turn. Did a little exploring, and next turn that fighter can scout out whatever that is. Probably a mine around all those mountains. But you never can be sure with rebel scum. All right. Let's get my units out of the factory moving. So they can join up there. Put some folks to rest in the factory. Get these troops moving as well. Keep them going. Definitely keep an extra infantry in the church to keep an eye on the clergy. And here's the troops on Byzantium Secundus. You gotta have a noble here so you can vote for Emperor. And you definitely want to scout out, see what's going on Biz 2. You've got a freighter here. I always like to bring these troops. It's mainly there so your noble can escape if you're attacked. We'll leave the noble there. It's hard to attack on Byzantium Secundus if they don't have assassins, which will be later in the game. But I want these power legions to help protect Alexius on Delphi. We'll get them going, and all the rest of these will stay there to protect my ambassador noble on Byzantium Secundus. We will do some exploring with our freighters. Let's check out Tethys, shall we? Because we've lost these maps. Look at this. We take a look over at Ravenna. We lost our map. So, we are going to go take a look and see what's there. We do not wish to end our turn now, because we've got a couple fun things to do. First of all, we want to build engineers. Got to get a lot more building to go. We will buy all the metal we can from the League. Purchase that metal. Then we will go ahead and start building ourselves some engineers. Let's build one in... let me think. Let's definitely build one in the lab. I like engineers in labs because I like to have these laboratory areas in my planets all together. Build an engineer. Let's definitely build one in this well way over here so you can help make a road up that way. Build an engineer. Let's build one in the place we just captured, because I'm sure this, yep, we got fertile areas over there to harvest. Build an engineer. We still have enough for one more. So maybe we will go ahead and build one in the church and they can keep going out this way. Have we seen any great areas to harvest yet? No, but we know we've got more areas where we can mine metal over here. We're going to build our mine here, and they have a 2 hex radius, so we can go to there, down around here, and pull metal from all there. But lots of mountains over here, so there's probably more metal deposits, and we need metal. Hawkwood's begin the game light on metal, so. Always build an engineer in the church. That's a preceptor. That's the way I like to think of it. All right, we still got 50 metal. We could hold it, but I think I want another tank. So here's all the cool stuff. You can build some things in factories you can't build elsewhere, and that includes tank. I'm going to build another tank killer. Tank killer! Let's build that, and it'll take a couple turns to be ready. All right. Check on our taxes. Uh-oh, we are losing money. Remember I said I wanted to risk the rebellion stuff? Well, taxing and skimming the tithe can put that at risk. So let's have some fun with it. All right. Oh no, people are unhappy. Wow, wow. All right, let's hope we don't get any rebellions. Rebellions are fun. Not really, but they make the game more interesting. Last, but certainly not least, let's get a little diplomacy going. Let's see. Who's got technology I want? You, Sarah, maybe we can make a deal. What do you think? You have no technology I want, but if you give me a ministry, that powerful stigmata garrison, I'll give you my votes. This is the traditional alliance, is Hawkwood and Al-Malik. I'll give you all my votes. I'll give you technology. Give you some physics. And what else could I give you? I'll appreciate it.
Message sent.
Hiram, how are you doing? Obviously, it's not big old fat Nikolai. It's Hiram, the scheming Decados. Well, that's redundant, I know. All right, you've got microbiology. I would like microbiology. Give it to me, and I'll give you physics. Giving everybody physics today.
Message sent.
Let's see. Hey, Lazarus! Lazarus, love your earrings. You have no technology I want, but I'll take an alliance with you, and I'll give you technology physics. Probably not happening, but because then they're obligated to defend, to attack whoever attacks me. But you never know. Might as well give it a try. Same with, oh, Celestia's got technology. Give me psychosocial engineering. Absolutely. And I'll give you technology physics. Very good. All right.
Message sent.
And I think that ends my diplomacy. I think that's a good end to turn one. Lots of fun stuff happening. So, I like that the first turn for Emperor Alexius. Taken one farm already to help with the food supply. Note that we only have 300. We're spending a lot of that on engineers already. You can check this. We can see that we are eating 151 points galaxy-wide, but we're only harvesting 135 points. So we need to get more food coming in. This is from, we haven't taken any mines. We just started a mine, so we're not harvesting anything yet. We do have our one well. And that one mine is obviously going to get us more gems than... Oh, we haven't built a mine yet. We don't have a mine. We need a mine. We have no metal coming in, so we need to change that quickly. All right, let's end turn. Get some metal coming in soon, soon, soon. Yep, there's that rebellion. Where did it happen? Delphi. Oh, boy. That new place I just took, the new farm, rebelled. Reject the terms. Rejected the... Usara doesn't like my agreement. No, man, everyone's rejected. Hey! My buddies in the Decados. Microbiology for physics. Oh, you'll give me money for physics. Fine, Lazarus. Energy physics for hospitals. I'll take that. All right. Pretty clear we got problems on Delphi. But let's keep exploring. Let's go take a look at Lemon Canyon. Maybe to Gwyneth first. Let's go to Gwyneth first. That is not Gwinnett County, that's Gwyneth. Keep exploring. All right, we're not shooting yet. That's our cruiser for orbital bombardments. We'll come back to it. Tethys, let's check out. Oh, we already know it's on Byzantium Secundus. You can go to a lot of places from there. Hey, and there's Byzantium Secundus itself. We continue exploring. Find out what these two cities are. Obviously, they're going to be embassies for other houses. Oh, hey! Oh, wow. That's a nasty stack we got here. There's some rebels up there, too. Wow, we're having some problems here. That rebellion was not good. Raising the taxes caused problems. Normally, Alexius, I think, has enlightened nobility or something like that, that reduces the chance of rebellion. We failed that. We're just lucky they didn't capture our starships. So, we got a few things we have to do. We want to take whatever's up there, but we have to defend against these here. So that is interesting. A rebellion against Emperor Alexius. I love how every time I play this game, different things happen. So this is fun. This is interesting. I wonder what religion these people are. They're eschatonics. The rebels are the eschatonics. They don't like that I promised the world to the sect, and here Sanctuary Aeons folks are invading them. They don't trust us at all. I can't blame them. All right, we can bombard here, we can bombard there, but I think that I really want to get that scout plane out. Because I think we know it's here because it's a rebel group. That we saw them all up here. Up here, we don't know what they've got. So, let's send out this plane. Hey, that's got some good scouting ability. Oh, that's already turned to eschatonic. Haha. All right, are these Amaltheans? Are they? Yep, Amaltheans. All right. Okay, so let's keep coming in.
Units.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they've got a tank killer, too. All right, we know what we're bombarding. We know what we are bombarding. It's that stack right there. I won't mind losing my farm to these guys. I can take it back quickly, but that's a good stack to fight against. Yeah, all right, so I should have brought these two up as well. Now I need them. Oh, hey, they can join the attack there. Excellent. All right, man, the rebel Baron, whatever I said his name was, thinks that he's got me in a pincer maneuver here. He's got me trapped. What he doesn't know is orbital bombardment. Oh, man, that's a big stack. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. This is going to be a real fight for Alexius. We're going to need all these troops. I'm glad I captured those anti-tank guns. I can't risk... I would like to have this fighter join the attack, but there's AA, at least 2 AA units there. So we know we can't risk that. We're sacrificing this farm for this turn. These folks are going to take it pretty quickly. But now we've got a decent stack here. All right, we know this is bigger than what we are seeing. So let's see what happens when we attack. All right, one. No. And I can't use my spaceships to bring reinforcements. They have 3 movements, so 1 to go up, 2 to come down, pick somebody up, 3 to go into space. They won't be able to come back down for this turn. So, here's my attack force. I'm glad I took care of their tank killer, though. Alright, definitely doing it normal, not doing an assault. Let's see what they've got. Wow, they've got a lot of units. Oh, it's a lot of... Oh, it's an officer! Woo! We were lucky that we took out that tank killer. That could have done some real damage. Doing much better than we did last time. Alright, so we took out that stack. And it's interesting, we can move this stack back to defend there. But let's see what's up here. Shall we? I am not seeing anybody in that mine. That was a big stack. It must have brought a lot of stuff. My infantry can just walk in and take it, theoretically. I might be losing an infantry today. Let's see if that place emptied out. Oh, my Wolfen is now an elite unit. Woohoo, look at that. Wolfen went to elite. Hey, my anti-tank guns both picked up experience too. That's very nice to see. Yeah, and some of them are churning over to Eschatonic. We've got this mixed unit, mixed sect, which is part of the issue for their loyalty. All right, I do want to send my infantry up there. I need that mine. I need to be harvesting metal as quickly as possible. So I'm going to risk my infantry. Yay! Not as big a risk as I thought. Now, should I defend the farm? Here's the thing. I can move these 5 units into the farm to defend it against that attack. And because it's got elite, it's armor, it's all this cool stuff, it'd probably win. Trouble is, then I've got this stack, the things that can't move, just sitting there. And if he goes up and attacks them instead of going after the farm, I'll be in trouble. So let's come back to this stack and figure out what we want to do. Alright, you are staying in that mine. I'm very happy to have that mine. You can do a little more exploring and come back. There's a lot of anti-air. Not putting my plane in there, not with all that anti-air. So we'll just do this quickly, fly around, use up its movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm definitely going to be getting these spaceships out of there. That is too big a risk for them to be taken. I'm not sure where they're going yet, so I'll come back to all of these in a minute. Greyhound, or Tiger Lily, go explore. Find out what this world is about. Takes 3 to go through forests. It'll go 2 when it's on those 2 movement to go through those more plains-like areas. Alright, you are continuing to move about. Let's move you some more. Got all of these troops coming after the mines there. Good force heading onto the mines. Yeah, not enough to take it yet. I'm not that comfortable. Do want some other units there to help out. Yeah. Let's at least get you up to join in that attack. Now we're talking more like it. Maybe I'll move my spaceships to here and pick these up. Probably a good idea. Keep my tiger. Hey, ruins! Yay! We love finding ruins. But now we know our stack needs to go next. Yeah, why don't I bring a bulk hauler? Well, let's move both these folks to the lab, so bulk hauler won't take damage picking them up. You back into the lab. Go over here, grab my bulk hauler. Shoot my bulk hauler up into space. Bring it down in that lab. Pick up all these units. Glad my bulk hauler didn't take much damage when it brought troops in, brought Alexius in on the last crash landing. Shoot you up into space. Still have some folks there and here to pick up. Though if I bring you along, you can attack the mine next turn. So let's do that. Alright, let's go get one of my assault landers, shall we? Shoot it up into space. Let's land it right there. Get these units aboard. And shoot it back up into space. This infantry can go sit in the palace. Alright, finally building that mine I've been talking about. Build mine. 18 metal, 24 trace, 10 gems. All good stuff. Okay, this plane needs to get back. We got this farm for it to go to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do a little bit of moving around. Or have to go back. Alright, let's move it back into the farm. Okay, sit there in the farm and gas back up. Be nice to attack, but I'm worried. So I'll wait till I've got a... Right now it's these units who'll be attacking, and that frankly is only an anti-air gun. So let's wait and get all of these troops along too, before we attack that mine. So they will all sit there. Now, to decide which... Oh, hey, wait! I've still got You. Shoot you up. Bring you down. Let's pick up these troops that have no movement. I can't get all of them. Shoot. I could have gotten all the troops who had no movement. I could sacrifice that one. Maybe. I think I got an idea. You back up in space. Move that one up one. Move these troops to the farm. These guys could still come up and kill it. But then they'd be exposed out there, and I could really pound them next turn. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's move an anti-tank gun north. Let's move this. Let's move Alexius and his armored retinue into the farm. I'm kind of getting cocky with Alexius here now. He still hasn't gotten experience, but that is a good stack that he's with. That Wolfen is really nice now. Do I have another Wolfen to compare it to? An expert versus an elite. Definite strength difference. All right, yeah, let's bring these down to the farm. I think they can defend the farm against this rebel stack. It's a good rebel stack, but it's not great. And the farm will give some defense bonus. You'll look down here, a little bit of armor. It increases the unit armor factor, which is a big plus. Not as big as a fort, but it's good. They're dug in. They're ready to defend. All right, so that's good. That was not a bad way to do it. If they do come up and attack my anti-tank gun, which they might, they'll be stuck here, and I can come get them very easily. They have more defense in the woods. Well, I guess they're the same. They can use the same defense in each one. All right, anyway. I got my farm defended. Anti-tank gun's kind of on its own, but if we lose it, we'll be fine. Not in the turn now. We got more diplomacy to do. Visara didn't want my agreement. Let's see if Celestra. Give me a ministry if you are elected, Stigmata, and I'll give you votes at the next election. Okay. Give you technology. Let's give you microbiology. And maybe a planet map, Byzantium Secundus?
Message sent.
Maybe I should have done that. Does she have technology I wanted? Oh, she does have technology I wanted. Let's skip that. Oh yeah, I didn't get psychosocial engineering. Clean all this stuff up. Clear. Yeah, I still want that psychosocial engineering. Give me technology, psychosocial engineering. Choose. And I'll give you technology, microbiology. Choose.
Message sent.
Lazarus, you don't have any tech I want. Nope. Tyron probably does. Give me technology, pharmaceuticals. Give me those old Decados pharmaceuticals. That's what messed up Alexius in the last game. We'll give you a mega chassis.
Message sent.
And that's it. We don't have any metal to build with. We haven't seen the League come and replenish stocks yet, so I think we're good for this turn. Let's end it and see what we get. Oh yeah, they're going after that anti-tank gun. Oh well. I got composite armor. So let's research electron microscope. Hey, look, we can see that we got psychosocial engineering. Open up a whole new branch of stuff for us. Oh, all those cool alien psychology meditation, yeah. But we'll go for electron microscope for now. Got my tank killer, hurrah! But we have no metal. Oh, we got some metal, but not really enough yet. So we're going to build nothing right now. Ah! Yeah, they took out my anti-tank gun like we expected, but that does mean that they're now out in the open-ish. Hey, psychosocial engineering for microbiology. No pharmaceuticals for mega chassis, though. Taking more money from the House Hawkwood. I got a little bit of cash. How am I doing on money here? I could probably knock back my tithe skim a little bit. Reduce the chance of more of those rebellions happening. Where do I want this? Let's say we'll explore Hazat land. Let's go to Sutek, shall we? Here in Gwyneth, go to Bannockburn. Land of the Ganak. Alright. We got all of these folks to bring down, as well as that cruiser. We don't need them against all of this. I might. Well, yeah, we got the mine, don't we? Haha, let's start by shooting my cruiser down at that mine. That's a good starting point. Let's see here. Where's there? Is that mine? Oh, yeah. A lot more there than we thought. Look at that. We know there's more in there. Oh, come on. Let's kill the artillery at least. Well, it's damage. I want to shoot at least once at that stack of rebels that Alexius is about to deal with. Didn't do a bit of good. I should have gone and explored and made sure I saw them all. So we've got these two Saltlanders who can land wherever, as well as these units. We know where these units are coming in. They're going to come help out Alexius in his attack, and these will go up on the northern mine. I like it. Splitting the space forces. All right. Bringing these two. Both of these are not assault landers, so you saw how the bulk hauler took damage before when it crash landed with Emperor Alexius in it. Now it's coming in with this big stack, and they're going to go mess up some rebels. So obviously the two spaceships will not be involved in it, but everybody else will. So let's go. And could probably assault, but we'll do a normal attack. And yeah, that was with all those reinforcements. Oh hey, we're going to capture some more artillery. That was pretty much a done deal. Oh great. I think the only unit that can get this guy is Alexius, because he's going to be over there. Remember the one that retreated? Yay, Alexius captured him. Right, we got a nice force here now to take. Oh yeah, that's right. We've got this thing to capture. So, did Alexius get any experience yet? No, still not experienced. He's never been experienced. The Power Legions came in experienced. Oh hey, another Wolfen has gone elite on us. That's nice. That's very helpful. 2 elite Wolfens. Big plus, big plus. Alright, maybe we should go grab that this turn. I mean, we don't have any bombardment. But I tell you what, we have our scout plane. Let's go see what we have up here.
Unit spotted.
Another farm. I actually thought that might have been a mine. Not much in there right now. I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like there's much in there right now. I bet you I could take it. With those 2 assault landers full of troops. Oh wait, the assault landers. Yes. Oh, that's right. Else. I was gonna bring these 2 assault landers over here, but I think I got a good enough force to take that mine. Yeah. Even though we know there's more stuff in it than we're seeing. Well, let's give it a try first. Let's bring these units up and see if we can take this mine with what we have right here. It's a good sized force. It's not special. Got a noble and an officer. It's got the 1 tank with a little bit of experience. And we did a little bit of damage when we attacked. Alright, we're gonna try it. Attacking. Oh, rebels! My units rallied. Good deal. Oh man, I'm gonna capture 2 of them if I've got the movement to do it. Kind of a good idea to keep those spaceships in orbit so they can come down and capture units. Because you see, they're up on the mountain. But thankfully, Alvarex can move up and capture them. And now I've got 2 cool partisan units. Love these partisan units. Great spotting. Good job, Alvarex. Nice little pat on the head for you. Now, you got this force to go somewhere. Yeah, obviously after that ruin. You're right. Yeah, you're going to go with those ruins. We want those ruins. We have any eschatonics yet? Yes, that scout tank and eschatonics. So what we're going to do, we're going to capture the ruins. Just have that scout tank explore it and see what cool stuff it gets. Alright, so we've taken a mine. Captured the rebels. We hope it doesn't rebel. Got a lot of stuff that's not going anywhere, but we got a lot of stuff that is. These guys should probably take some time to heal, but heck with it. Let's go down and have them go after the ruins. What are we going to do here? Oh, yeah. We wanted to go take that farm. So, we still have 2 Saltlanders in space. So, let's bring them down. I'll land right here and unload. I'm not seeing much in there. I might be risking some really cool units, but let's give it a try. I'm not bringing the Griffin in, because if there's anything hidden in there, it's probably an anti-air unit. I had more, but not too much more. A couple militias, that's not serious. Ah! Did lose the unit. Oh well. We took a lot of damage on the anti-tank gun. But I took it. And I really should have had the Griffin attack, because there was no AA in there, just the militia. Alright, let's do a little more exploring with my Griffin. Any land, so the gas is up again. Got a bunch of spaceships in there. Load up with troops so they can join in the attack on the ruin, and then we got to start planning our attack on Pentateuch and make it mine. Alright. Well, let's see. We've got these already, so that can fill a bulk hauler, so let's put them up in a bulk hauler. Yeah, all my really cool armor. That's a good armor detachment moving along. This is why Alexius ended up becoming fully declared prince. He had this really good armored unit coming along with them. Where do we want to land them? Get them to those ruins as quickly as we can. Is that mine closest to the ruins? It's hard for armor to move through the mountains. Probably better to go along the road. Probably best to land them in the mine and have them come down across 2 mountains. Rather than, well, it's only 3 if they come this way. Alright, let's try them in this mine. See how quick this works for them. I'm probably going to be embarrassed at how slow they move, but let's give it a try. Alright. I can at least get rolling. Alright. So in here we've got that unit that can take 2 things. Alexius can't get on it right now, but the Power Legion can. The Power Legion's in there. Put them in the freighter again. That's when they brought in from Byzantium Secundus. Bring them also down to the mine. They're not going to have enough movement to do anything, but hey, we can get them started. We can get a plan. I guess maybe we'll have everyone else meet in the mine. Let's have everyone else meet in the mine, shall we? Yeah, have them all start. I don't know. Whatever. The farm rebelled once. We do not like its loyalty. Going from 60 to 65%. How are we doing here? Maybe we should have everyone go sit in the mine. Nobody can reach the farm anyway. Alright, nobody can reach it anyway. We'll have them all join Alexius over here, just in case. He'll sit there in the mine, keep it from rebelling. Food will get encamped. Alright, let's take some of this stuff back into space. Anti-tank gun and artillery. Shoot them up into space. I guess we can put the anti-tank gun in there too. Might as well. Put them both in space. Separate them now. Let's land that one next to this ruin that we're trying to explore. Yep, let's land there. Let's have them sit. We move the Greyhound around some more while we wait for all the rest of the troops to come in. He can do a little bit more. She, the Tiger Lily, can do a little bit more exploring. Got some Exotica down there. That's a good place for a farm. Have Alexius stand over there. Got some gems over here. That's a good place for a mine. So next time we can build an engineer, we should build it there. Yep, moving you into the palace to defend the palace. You defend the palace. Oh, I forgot I got my tank killer. So yeah, let's move you to join the attack. And what you'll see is that this tank killer is now an experienced tank killer and an eschatonic. Just what we wanted. Let's move it out. Alright. Griffin here can do some more exploring. Where do we want it to explore? Go explore the Arctic wastes up here, perhaps? Sure. Let's go explore the Arctic wastes. We'll let it use its full 15 movement, and we'll hope that we'll remember next turn to come back to the farm. Alright, all of you, I want to get them moving towards the ruins. Definitely looking forward to seeing what we can find in there. Y'all just gonna sit there. You are still exploring. Hey! Now we've found all the cities on this continent. That's all we can easily explore in Byzantium Secundus. So in diplomacy phase, we'll do something neat. We'll sell out the human race. Alright, found all the embassies. Yeah, I forgot that I still had you, and I want to bring you somewhere where this guy can start healing. He took some damage. Why don't we land you in the palace and unload and let that anti-tank gun start healing. Let's try a little more diplomacy, shall we? Hiram, do you have any more technology for me? You still have pharmaceuticals. I'll give you psychosocial.
Message sent.
Celestia, do you have more technology for me? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So, but the vow. I have now explored enough of Byzantium Secundus to maybe be worth something to them. Yep, 620, I'll take it. Selling out the race. Giving him all the secrets about humanity. Not a good idea, but hey, we'll do it anyway. He wants the money. Alright. So, let's go ahead and end the turn. Let's see what happens. So, much better start than the last time I played Prince Alexius when Hawkwood went down in flames. Yeah, still not giving you the pharmaceuticals I want. Oh, energy physics? In exchange really for 1260. I'm not going to learn anything from your map of Byzantium Secundus, but yep. I'd like the money. Mega Chassis 1620, getting some money if the guild would come back to my planet. Oh, that's Stigmata. I don't know. I don't think we want my little frigate to go to Stigmata. There might be symbiotes there. I didn't think about that. I don't know. Let's go look. Hey, let's see if there's symbiotes there. I do not see them, so fingers crossed. There's a big Imperial fleet there to protect me. I feel safer. A little Stigmata garrison fleet. So, good deal. But here's good old Stigmata, which I'm trying to become the garrison commander of. Lots of troops here. Tasty, tasty troops. That's really how Alexius in the story became emperor, was by rescuing Stigmata when the garrison was in trouble, bringing Hawkwood troops to save the day. Alright, cruiser, we're not attacking just yet. Let's see what we have around here. Oh, I'm realizing I forgot something really cool to do. Darn. I messed up on something. Alright, well, let's take this... Oh, you go to visit Earth, or you can visit Veracruz. Let's go to Veracruz. Okay. Ah! The Lihalan map did show us some cool things. Look at that. The Lihalan thing from the fort saw that stuff, and now we know about it. So we did get some stuff from their map. Okay, not sure what we're doing with you yet. I imagine that you are going up to that mine to heal. Can you go into this mine? You can go into either one of them. Now let's go into the mine to heal. Now let's go into the... Sure, into the mine. Alright, so my griffin over here... I'm thinking I'm going to do something kind of cool. I want to bring it over to the ruins, because I want to use it to explore the ruins for me. Where's my other griffin? My other griffin's way up there, so yeah, it's a couple turns away. So... Up here, yeah. Alright, so... we're going to bring this griffin. I guess it can't reach it this turn, but next turn it'll be able to explore. Bringing it on down to the ruins. So next turn, I'll show you a neat trick that it can do. I'll have more movement by coming down here. So I think I want him with the infantry. Let's take Alexius up with the infantry. And all the rest of you will go down to this farm. And we'll sit and wait. Alexius will sit and wait. All right. So we're still exploring with the Tiger Lily. Go explore the Arctic wastes. That's really slow for these tracked vehicles. We can go over this way. That's what I'll do. You need to end up back in a city this turn. Let's do a little more exploring before I take you back to the farm. That was probably when I need to go back to the farm. Took an extra turn. Yeah, let's go back here. All right. Go gas up in the farm. We have got more troops in here. Let's wait for a minute and see what we want to do. We want to bring troops over here for the attack on the ruins. So we could bring another noble. Alvrix is hoofing it down as quick as he can. Bring another noble into this attack. All right, well, let's see. We know that we're driving all of my armor there because it's going quickly, relatively quickly. So we got at least 2 turns before we can attack that ruin. So we're going to take a little bit of time to build up our forces over there. We're not going to open it up just yet. Yeah, bringing all this is a good armored force over there. Definitely not bringing that damage anti-tank gun. How long does it can take Alvrix to get down there? He'll be there pretty quick. I guess we don't need any other armor or any other noble. But I guess we can take a militia and an anti-tank gun. So let's take a militia and an anti-tank gun, shall we? Oh, that anti-tank gun got some experience, but lots of damage. It's got a lot of healing to do. But you are going to go ahead and sentry, because you're not going to be much use to anybody for a long time. Going to leave both of these ships, I think, here. Everybody's making their move on out. Going to leave you both in the mine. That bull caller still got some healing to do. I don't know if anyone else for you to pick up just yet. There's my foot troops moving along. Out of moves. All right. So these fun partisans. Let's do some. Whoa! Are these eschatonics? Yes, they are. They've got some good range. As soon as I started moving them, saw a lot of them in other ruins. Hurrah! Get both of you exploring around. That is some serious sighting range. Partisans that are eschatonics, they can see the world. You folks, unless I use a lander, are not getting into this fight anytime soon. Could start moving up toward this ruin, or I could use a lander on you. Maybe I'll use a lander to get them. I think I've got another lander. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Where's my lander? You've done all your... There's that lander down here. Shoot it up in space. Land the lander. Land the lamba. Get on in there and shoot it back into space. All of you troops are just going to sit there. Tiger Lily can do some more exploring. I think we're going to move back. Because next turn, we want it in position to open the ruins on the turn after. Okay, you two are going to sit there, wait on an assault lander to help out. Or someone to come pick you up. Oh, wait, we get the freighter to pick you all up. Then you can march into the fight. Let's do that. Freighter's right there. Let's launch that freighter up into space. Bring it right back down into the mine. Pick up Emperor Alexius! Hoorah! Shoot it back into space. Have you folks can sit there. What do I want you to do? I guess move up and hoof it over to that ruin up there. Might take it a while, but it can happen. And nothing to shoot! My cruiser has nobody to shoot this turn. Oh well. It'll just sit there and look pretty. No, that's not in the turn. I don't think I've got enough yet to build another engineer on Delphi, do I? Nope. Getting there. Finally got stuff coming in. Don't believe that the Merchant League has come back with any more metal. It has not. Gotta wait for that to restock. Let's try a little more diplomacy. Celestra, do you still have any technology? Nope. Hiram, do you still have any technologies I want? Yes, you do. Still those Decados Pharmaceuticals. Just composite armor is the only thing I got for you now. Make that trade. All right. Yeah, after we take... Yeah, let's see one more time if we can get Celestra to give us that ministry. Stigmata. I'll give you votes. I'll give you technology. And map of Byzantium Secundus.
Message sent.
Alright, let's end the turn. Alright, much better first hour of play than the last time. Got my engineers coming out now. Hoorah! I'm gonna have enough metal for another engineer. I just don't know where I want to build it yet. We'll build no engineers, any of these yet. No agreement from her, no agreement from him. Oh well. Alright. Anyway, we're about to open up some ruins. We're having some fun. It's an hour into it. Such a better start than last time. Hope you enjoyed a look at modding sects. And I will announce the next time I stream. I'll probably continue this game. That's been a lot of fun. So, yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Save this off. Save as livestream 1, shall we? Call it livestream. Alexius. Actually, how about Alexius livestream? Oh, we'll be at the very top. Okay. Now we've got it. All right. Thanks for joining, everybody. Much fun. Good stuff. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.